Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graded Point Live. Tonight is the night that we expose Piper for what she really is and what she's truly done.
Oh, Lord. We're going to get a pray to Jesus moment soon.
Yeah. It has to be done. It has to be done. Piper knew this day was coming. Talked about it last night. And, all I can say is that, you asked for it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You did it, so you asked for it.
I only did it because Xavier. It's his fault. He volunteered me.
We're blaming Xavier now? Okay.
Yeah.
Should I make you suffer some more? What do you think?
We could give a little bit of time for more people to trickle in.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, we lost one. So.
Tell your friends and tell your family.
Yeah, this sounds like it's going to be a good one at my expense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always fun, right?
At least your feet look like feet and mine look like fucking leather shoes.
Dark gifts here. That'd be a good time to start. Oh, boy. You know what? I think we're going to do it. And we might show it again later. That would be
Oh, no.
Has Mike seen it?
Mike has not seen it. No.
Okay.
I have not seen it yet.
Okay.
He hasn't seen it, and he already wants to not see it again.
All right, here it is.
What the fuck?
God verdammt.
Well, this isn't good.
Didn't get to see. Might want to.
I got the notification. That's strange. Yeah.
I didn't either, but I haven't in a long time.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Oh my god. Just got done watching the video. Spoilers.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, it was not my idea. The whole thing was Xavier volunteered my feet for the first $5 super chat.
But you still did it, though. So
yeah, I didn't want to make him a liar. I'm a nice person.
It was more your fault than anything.
No, I do not have a foot fetish.
Mm-hmm. Hold on,
but some weirdos might, so good on them, I guess.
Smash the like button. Yep.
Yeah, you don't even like feet. Come on. Call me a bitch.
Everybody's just filing in now. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Okay.
But no, I don't have a foot fetish at all. Maybe.
There you go.
Don't meow me.
You two check your private messages.
What?
You two check your private messages.
Oh.
Okay. Y'all both had the same idea. That'll work.
At least we all okay.
Yeah.
I am doing okayish. Stew.
Dead air. Woke
Dead air.
Oops.
No, I said woke wasabi.
Some people just really likes the feets, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a genetic issue, okay? I think I've explained this before, but I had to go find out why foot. I'm gonna have to be real careful now. Foot fetishists like feet, and it's a genetic issue. In your chromosomes, the genes for recognizing genitals and feet are right beside each other. So in some people they get mixed around, and they thought that this might have been like the case was to allow intimacy during times of plague.
I remember you saying that, and I still don't understand it.
Like,
also,
okay,
now I need an explanation for actual weird fetishes. Feet's tame, man.
Yeah, there you go. Just explained everything. Just got off of D Live watching the war campaign. They are over there now. It's a riot. I mean,
we're more chill.
well, not just that. You know, I think Piper got accused again today of being war campaign, which was
Yep.
Again?
Yeah. Didn't we answer this one last night?
No, we talked about inflation last night. Was close.
Well, you have to read that, by the way.
Mentioned.
Remember, you said you would read the super chats.
Oh, right.
So.
Is pregnancy a fetish or just generic imperative?
Genetic.
Both, I think.
Genetic imperative.
Yeah.
There are some men who, when the woman's pregnant, I don't know. Just yeah.
There is a thing where in order to give your baby more of the father's immunities, it has to be installed more or less by more semen.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how your immunities to shit gets passed on from the men.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember YouTube or a Yahoo Answers fucking thing or whatever. That was the chick going, since I had sex with my boyfriend and I'm having a girl, can he accidentally get my girl pregnant? My baby girl pregnant?
And I just remember the answer to that was that it's just this: if he keeps fucking you, the baby will get pregnant, which could result in another small baby being born within her, which results in a cycle of fucking girl babies. So you better be careful and not do it.
Yeah, that was one of the answers. Was like you can end up with like infinite or something. Babies.
All right. I think we're ready to show this video now.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
All right.
No,
I'm telling you, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Playing it now.
It's Canadian $5.
Oh.
Mike, how much is that in real money?
Let's do the conversion right there. Hold on.
I want to say like $3.
Oh my gosh, I sound like that.
You hear the music playing in the background? Okay.
Can you be with
$1? Yeah, one Canadian. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, $3.80.
Look, we got Crisis of Infinite StreamYards over here. Look at this. Okay, here. It's him right now. He's saying that's all you getting. Fucking.
He works pretty hard in the chat.
It is.
Yeah, that is technically a $5 super chat, although it is like a Monopoly $5 super chat.
What you want to
rate, we're taking a loss here.
This is a highlight from
Does it have to be
yesterday.
bare feet?
Yes.
How about?
Or in Piper's case, a low light.
That's up to
for,
Simon. He paid for it.
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah.
You give the parameters on the feet. You want the whole foot? You want it barefooted? You want just the piggies? What do you want?
You want a side of fries? How we doing?
Knee high socks.
How do you get 8 people in the Infinite Crisis of Infinite Clones?
You know what's going to happen is before long, Piper's going to have a fucking flip book.
What is a flip book?
It's a
The
holy
foot
book
book.
of
Just your feet.
pictures of your feet
Those are just feet pictures.
in various stages of dress and
Fuck
undress.
up, money is money.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, like I
Yeah.
said, we said, even if
We
it was
said
like,
it counts.
You're honoring the spirit of the donation.
Yeah.
Piper's over here, like, let me get it.
Oh, shit. You should give me that 350.
Yeah.
And you were not in month, I already gave you 350.
350.
Piper's like, I demand the $3.50.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
so I guess the four of us, besides Piper, convene on this one. Okay.
Oh,
Since it's Monopoly money, I would say socks on.
Socks on.
Reminder that Mike is a
I am-
Canadian, and
I
he's
am-
saying it's monopoly money.
Nice socks.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got cute socks. I'm just not
I'm
wearing
following
any
my
clothes.
Swiss citizenship, and
I'm thinking piggies at the very least. Just piggies.
I'm taking my Swiss citizenship and pleading neutral.
Yellow Lantern is the smart one of the group. Just,
Being a Swiss citizen, it's great. I can legally own a fully automatic assault.
trust me,
rifle.
Piper, you'll
Time
like
to
it when you
street
show your
it.
feet. When you show your feet, it'll be
Well,
great. You'll love it.
Okay,
I'll
let me
like it
explain
when
to
I
the
show my.
dark
Yeah, yeah,
what's
trust
going
me.
on. Okay, what happened is I joked. Well, what was the joke? We said the first person who donates $5 will Piper has to show her feet.
A few minutes later,
minutes
Xavier was
later.
the first one to make this deal.
Yeah, and Simon,
Once again,
even though
keeping
it's
it on
Canadian
Xavier,
money,
you know.
which is fake money, it is still $5. So
hold on. We did just get the USMCA signed into law, so that money might be worth something someday.
It's
It might,
Those
it
guys,
might.
bare feet, by the way.
that is
not up for
true.
debate.
That is
But it's Canadian money.
It's fucking Monopoly money again.
Let's see.
I'll tell you what.
I think in order to turn it.
Just-
Wait, here it comes.
I say piggies.
Piggies.
Just piggies. Yeah.
Do it where like one foot is like taking the sock off the other foot.
Now we're just getting lewd up in here.
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe 27 people are watching us make me take my shoes off or
Yeah.
show my feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not wearing any makeup because I didn't think I was gonna have to do this.
Close your eyes, Marion. Whatever happens, don't look.
That's the best part. It's spontaneous.
Yeah. So my feet aren't done nice. I am missing toenails. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Here we go. Wait a minute.
Wait, where's my
Wait.
camera? There it is.
All right, there we go.
We did it!
God damn it.
All right.
Do you have any
Just
idea how
remember now-
heavily we get taxed? I take it you're in Canada.
I'm going to
You're in Canada.
Just remember now that the first $10, that's
Mike.
Evil Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
evil Bob.
Okay, I gotta show the bottom of my feet. That's a lot better.
Mike already dreading the.
Jesus.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
not
have done the
joking.
tops of my
Top of my
feet,
feet.
so that at least like somebody on the planet other than me can see the tattoo on one of my feet. However, I couldn't get the angle. I couldn't figure out how to get the angle.
We
At
gotta.
least you didn't have, like Bitter One said, at least you didn't have no bunions. That was,
No bunions. No,
yeah.
just honestly, it was toenails. The toenails are just not.
They ain't quite up to snuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need
Yeah, it's
done. There's
got
like
nice. Yeah.
everywhere.
Somebody
Some
thinks
shit,
I'm a
whatever that
cute.
is. Oh, fucking no.
I realize now I'm gonna have to clip this whole part out. Just got a video.
What?
That should be the like next tier of
You know, your reaction. What?
access to the secret.
Oh, there you go.
You doxed your toes and the internet is forever. I know. I did it for the money. That's why I do most things.
Oh my god, you
honestly.
guys are just spitting my drink. It's all over the screen. Oh,
Oh no!
it's
that just improved the value of the video.
Well, that was that.
Oh my god, that's
Oh.
awful.
I know you loved it. Tell me you didn't like the part where it just went, the Super Saiyan sound happened when you.
That was funny, but then I also had to look at my feet, which sucks.
Oh, poor baby. Oh man, hold on just a second. Message. Here we go.
See, and I have fishnet thigh-high stockings. I offered.
That is
Yeah,
not
but see-
part of the deal.
Yeah, I offered cute socks or stockings or.
Okay, Piper.
But yeah,
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. Dress them up for higher wages.
Mm.
ooh.
'Cause, yeah, people get into that shit.
I don't think
There you go.
anybody that watches are. See, yeah.
Whoa! Was that some feet?
I don't think any of our subs are about the feet though.
Probably not, but it was just for the fun,
Yeah.
for the jokes. I mean, I fully when if a $10 super chat happens, I expect Mike to show his feet.
Better.
She got a good eye.
I don't. You don't even have a webcam, do you?
No, I'll have to take pics.
You can take a picture. I'll let you. You can take a picture.
I should have done that instead.
It was funnier because your reaction was funnier with the camera.
That's true.
The show has great strength of feet.
Great strength of feet. Yeah. Simon. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Simon.
Hello.
Now she's bashful.
Woo. Now we're done looking at feet.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're gonna make fun of things as we usually do
Sweet.
because that's what we do. Waiting on somebody to,
Ah.
Did you? But I was like, I had almost done it, and I said, man, what would make this really just funny? And then I thought, wait a minute, Super Saiyan. Saiyan 3 because it's the best meme song from Dragon Ball Z. How do you follow up after that? Don't worry, we got an idea. Skits Comics, hail y'all. Hey Skits, good to see you.
Hiya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see. How do you follow up that? Yeah. Oh, look at this. Somebody let a bearded gentleman in here. What's going on?
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? I just happened to wander in from off the street.
Oh.
I heard that there were feet being shown, so.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Dr. Science Wizard. He is a old school GP5 member.
Hello, ladies.
And this is why we don't want you around. No, I'm just
How's it going, folks?
it's going good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yeah. Just kind of bored and thought I'd come ruin your show for you. No.
Dead air is dead because Piper stepped on it. Oh,
Yeah. Oh shit.
Ooh.
gotta watch that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Here we go. I just remembered I had that. Uh-huh.
So let's talk about something else real quick. I think you'll have fun with this.
Oh, we're done with the feet conversation.
For a moment.
All right. Well, then it's been good seeing you guys. I'll.
Well, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna. So y'all can see the screen, right?
Mhm.
And you see what it's for, right?
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Are y'all ready?
As ready as
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have a
be.
drum roll.
I thought you did.
I thought I did too, but
Okay.
I
Okay, I'll just
don't.
do it. I'll do it then.
Oh. Oh no.
There we go.
Yeah.
There it is.
I got that
There
one.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
The
Yeah.
critics don't like it.
Is it any wonder? I mean, have you seen any of the links?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like
Right.
the whole spoilers, everybody, if you give a shit.
Yeah.
That whole like, I am only the Sith. And she's like, and I am all the Jedi. I'm like,
Right.
now wait a minute.
No, wait a minute.
The only thing I could think of during that scene was like the end of Endgame, when Thanos is like, I am inevitable.
Yeah.
And he's like, I am Iron Man. I'm like, really? Did they just crib that scene from, come on, man.
Has anyone said if the Evangelion ending ripoff was real yet? I don't know. Was audience disabled? They disable audience until the movie actually comes out now.
Right.
Critics-
When does it premiere?
The 19th.
Tomorrow, I
So it'll
think.
be tomorrow. There'll probably be a 12 o'clock showings in places. So there'll be some real reviews. Well, not real reviews. Audience reviews coming soon.
Right.
Sure. But let's take a look at some of these reviews. Some of these what they got. There we go.
I guess the audience would have to be disabled to want to watch this movie. Thank you.
Here's a show review. Storytelling is solid, and at a time when CGI in some films is downright embarrassing, the special effects are superb.
They got paid a lot.
I'm guessing that's the only good thing that they could say about this.
That was the only way they could get around doing a good review, essentially.
Right.
It's too bad that the Star Wars saga has saved the worst for last.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all been kind of bad, but
In terms of pure narrative, it's satisfying. What it very rarely is inspired.
Mm. Oh no.
A harried and hectic affair. Any of these you want me to click on and actually go through it? I don't mind doing that. Okay, here's the.
Oh my
here's what I'm
god.
talking-
The
he's
positive
trying-
reviews are the ones that are funny.
He is
Right.
trying his best. Look at this. Okay, the final episode isn't perfect. You'll nitpick it forever with your friends, but that's the point. Star Wars isn't a movie; it's family, and and we're close. We're that close to it. And the infighting about what it does right and wrong is crucial as the love. Oh my god!
He managed to say a whole lot of nothing.
For wait a minute. For
Yeah.
2 years, for
Mhm.
2 fucking years, y'all have been shitting on fans about how much they hated the Last Jedi. You've been shitting on fans for how much they hate the Last Jedi. All of a sudden, that's just part of Star Wars. Fuck you.
right.
Fuck right off with that bullshit. What the fuck?
I'm glad you pointed that out, man. Because if you didn't, I was going to.
Yeah. No, I think that's another way to say he shouldn't have given it a positive review. He's basically backing up like, all right, well,
Well, and it's a way to excuse themselves for criticizing it now.
yeah.
It's basically giving them an out to do exactly what we've been doing for the last few couple of years, and
We're allowed to criticize
Yeah.
it because we're real fans.
yeah, we're fart sniffing critics. We're allowed to do this. It's expected of us. Yeah.
You know what else I've noticed is the positive reviews look like negative reviews.
Yeah.
Right.
All of them.
Okay. Failure by Winning says the critics normally hate the things the audience love. Though I get the feeling this one might subvert expectations. Yeah. I've seen a few people try to say like, well, if the critics hate it, it might be good. I'm like, I'm going to go on a limb here and saying that this one is actually so bad
That even the critics couldn't make up for it.
Right. And somebody just said, pointed out the other day that even just conceptually, the movie kind of shits on everything that came before it. The fact that,
flat out.
I mean, spoilers again, Rey is supposed to be Palpatine's granddaughter or some shit. Mm-hmm. And so essentially, her, winning at the end, in the same way Mace Windu, I mean, like, she's literally standing there directing his force lightning back at him. And after episode 3, he didn't learn to maybe stop throwing it when he's getting it back in his face. But but with her winning and shit, it essentially, shits on the Skywalker legacy. And then her taking on that name at the end doesn't change the fact that it negated everything. Like, Anakin's sacrifice, and all the struggles that came before.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like, so we've established through through the medium that Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious did the shit so fucked up that they actually created the Chosen One in the Force,
right?
That ended up becoming Anakin Skywalker, right? Well, they were able to subvert him to the dark side, and that's why we had Luke had to take up that mantle of the Chosen One, right?
Mm-hmm.
He banishes the evil from the universe. So now you're trying to say that won't good enough. And the Skywalkers failed. They literally say that in the movie. We failed. You did what we failed to do. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. Oh, you want to know what makes it worse, Wayne? They just released a tie-in comic that explains that Palpatine essentially created Anakin. Yeah. So, and I do not look like Mundane Matt, motherfucker.
That is an insult. Honestly,
I feel personally attacked now. So I'm gonna. If you've got a YouTube channel, get ready for the copyright strikes and shit. So, but yeah. So apparently they've gone even further shitting on it.
Yeah.
By revealing that Palpatine was behind Anakin's inception and everything, and so it's like, come on, guys.
And look at this one right here. This review. A vast, convoluted, sometimes cluttered, intermittently thrilling, and thoroughly entertaining production that brings the Skywalker trilogy to a heroic close. That is a bad review wrapped in a good review.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They read like bad reviews and they're like, oh well, I better say something that sounds positive-ish.
How many times have we seen movie reviews where they say something's convoluted and that means it's a bad movie?
Right.
And not to mention the fact that a lot of reviews, especially ones that don't use scores, will be given the fresh tomato. Just based on kind of like the overall text and stuff. So a lot of these people will write non-committal shit like that just so their review will show up in the positives, when they're trying to skew that way. The whole Rotten Tomatoes thing is just rotten from the ground up.
Yeah. Oh, and look at this one. He shits on Abrams and tries to build up Ryan Johnson. I'm like, no, dude, they're both terrible. You don't.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Oh, to answer the guy in the chat, go to Reddit Rise of Skywalker spoilers, and if the videos are still up, there's a ton of shit in there, and some of it actually shows Rey's parents. I don't think it really establishes who they are, but it does show them and shit. So
it established I think he said something like one was a bounty hunter, one was just a normal person.
Yeah.
And that the one that was the woman was Palpatine's daughter.
Ah,
yeah.
Who was Palpatine fucking?
That's what I'm saying. If that shriveled up old man could get fucking
yeah, like he clearly didn't have a kid before the end of the prequel trilogy,
right? So
at some point he had to have wrinkled ass, gnarled, disfigured motherfucker had to seduce somebody. And
I think I explained this a little while ago, but Palpatine could hide the fact that he looked like Palpatine, and he could make himself look like a more handsomer Sheev.
Ah,
But remember, that's if you use the EU, which they threw away. So
So
Yeah, but
here's the thing. That's the thing.
No. That is established in Rebels.
is it?
Yes, it was established in Rebels that he could.
well, not only that, but I mean, wasn't Ahsoka a extended universe character? And
No.
she's actually okay because she's in the movie in voice
No,
only.
yeah.
but-
She Clone Wars and Rebels are canon. to
Okay,
Star
good.
Wars.
They're,
Okay.
okay, they didn't throw that out.
Yeah, they didn't throw that out.
Good. All right. Oh, and that scene from the trailer where she cuts up the TIE fighter, everybody was speculating that was going to be Kylo, and of course it is. Yeah. And then they just stand and try to force, like, I guess Chewbacca's in a ship and they're trying to use the force to either pull it or and then she starts shooting lightning, and it's like,
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I think a man who can do this is very virile.
I am the Jack LaLanne of the Sith.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? That's the reason he wears those puffy shoulder pads and shit. He's actually got gains. Palpatine rips his shirt. I was like, dude, Palpatine's ripped as fuck. Palpatine's been lifting the whole time because he's been chancellor. On his knuckles, he's got tattoos that said "love" and "hate."
Oh, and the Thug Life tattoo on his back.
Yep. Sith life.
You guys are gonna kill me over here.
Oh gosh. Let me get back to the other one.
Oh man.
Let's see. Anybody going? Who's saying something in chat? Did Payne Palpatine become a panty player?
I don't know. You know, women are attracted to powerful men.
She also creates a fucking lightsaber with the power of the Force and the ground. Lol.
And apparently, she creates a lightsaber from Luke and Leia's lightsabers. Oh, and Leia had a lightsaber. I guess Luke was training her. There's a flashback to that. But in the first 3 minutes, Kylo finds Palpatine, and he looks like my grandma on Thanksgiving. You know, just fucked up. Yeah, and okay. So people are asking, like, why did he wait this long to do anything? Like I guess Snoke was his puppet, maybe even quite literally, and. But why did he wait this long to make his presence known and shit? And it's just
yeah, that was one of the things that bugged me. Somebody showed me like the first 5 minutes,
right?
And see, they said he said, "I see Snoke taught you well." And he goes I defeated Snoke like I defeated you, and he said, "I made Snoke." I'm like, yeah, okay, we got the explanation. How?
Right? Yeah, right.
Explain yourself. Why does this happen?
Yeah, I'm just I can understand how he might have survived the fall in the Death Star, but when it blew up, I what?
Oh, and don't get me started on Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren. He just finds a Sith holocron in the fuck all nowhere, plugs it up with fucking. Face and he go where the fuck he wants. What the fuck? That's not
how and the opening crawl is one of the most embarrassing things I've read in a long time. It's like
I saw that. That was so stupid. What
it's just they heard Palpatine's voice ring out and for revenge or something, and okay, whatever. At this point, whatever. But see,
I think if all of a sudden they got a broadcast, it's the guy we thought we killed 30 years ago is back. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. But
and be like, you realize what that motherfucker almost did last time? We need to get on this shit right the fuck now.
Yeah. But let's just hang out. We're gonna form a committee, and we're gonna
we're gonna send out search parties, and hopefully we'll find him. And I was like, how about find Kylo Ren? Because guess what? He's gonna find him for you. They have Sith rating.
Yeah, but the idea that he's all the Sith, come on now.
No.
And he was talking quite literally, wasn't he? That wasn't figurative. Yeah.
I don't know. Darth Bane would have had a problem with that. Like, you serious?
Ah, Darth Bane.
Bane.
Palpatine, you have failed me for the last time.
I broke the Jedi. But no, like, this is what happened.
God. Sorry.
Oh, sure.
Wait.
Yeah, go for it. What you got?
You adopted the dark side. I was molded by it.
And quite literally, it seems, because I guess at one point in the movie he sucks the fucking force out of Kylo and Rey and regenerates. Oh shit!
What?
Yeah. But see, this is what
Well,
happens.
no wonder he got laid. He can suck the force out of someone.
Right?
Like a fucking through a golf ball through a garden hose. Crying
No.
out.
You will drain these Jedi dry. So when did fucking Palpatine become Megatron? I mean,
Right? But this, I mean, as much as I want to blame J.J. Abrams, and he owns a lot of it, I mean, what did Rian Johnson really leave him with? Nothing. Like, the last movie ended where it began, essentially. Nothing really happened. There were no story hooks, so, I guess they were just like, okay, well, this is the trilogy capper. We need to throw everything at the wall, and I guess that's what they've done. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm almost kind of...
avoid pissing off the Chinese, because
Yeah.
that's the reason why the black guy got sidelined so badly in the second film.
Well, and apparently that happens with what's her name? Shit, I can't even remember her name anymore. The Asian chick. She's barely in this one either.
Rose Tico.
Yeah,
she's in it. Not long, but
yeah.
And you know what's really sad about that? Rose Tico, like Kelly Marie Tran. They showed her like at the.
Yeah.
She actually is. She's a good-looking woman.
Yeah.
Look what the fuck.
Yeah.
Look,
How did they manage
I will
to?
show
Man,
you-
they
I'm
managed
gonna
to
show
screw
you-
her over. Like,
Let me show you real quick.
so bad.
Let me show you real quick who's responsible. Why these movies suck. There you go.
Yeah.
There's your reason. We don't.
You
have
find-
any-
she looks like
She looks like Celine Dion's grandma.
she looks like shit. What is Bruce Jenner's name now?
Caitlin.
Caitlyn. Yeah. She looks like it's Caitlyn.
Well, you gotta have balls to make a trilogy this shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't, because you say balls, but before this thing even hit or any close to spoilers, she was already freaking trying to do damage control.
Yeah.
She knew
When
it was
she
shit
says
before it was
shit like-
finished.
When she says shit like, we don't have any kind of references to go off of after
Yeah.
these movies. It's not like they were like, we don't have any books or cartoons. I'm like, hold on a second. I have something for this.
Right.
Let's see if I can pull it up here. But yeah, y'all continue on while I search for this. Continue talking. Go.
Oh,
No dead air.
Goodness.
yeah,
there.
right. Yeah. Well,
Ryan, what can you do about this lady?
right. Well, and speaking of the extended universe and all that shit, didn't she actively like toss all that shit out
Yes.
Yeah.
shortly after she bought the whole thing from Lucas? They were just like, yeah, we're ditching everything now, and so it's kind of like, lady, you
Tossing all that out, but also Lucas flat out gave them script outlines
right.
for how to go about doing the next 3 and stuff like that, and they were like, "Oh, thanks," and threw those in the paper shredder.
Well, and that, what makes that all the more fucked up, Piper? They said, when they were in the process of negotiating, that they had planned to keep Lucas on in a consulting role, and then
That didn't happen.
immediately fucking kicked him to the curb.
And he wasn't invited to the premiere of this movie.
Right.
Like, what the?
You know
Look,
what
you
else
can
is
say-
funny?
say
Is
what you
the
want.
article that said, for some reason, George Lucas and fucking God damn it!
Yeah.
Yep.
My
You can
brain.
do it.
Fucking.
You have one of them
I
days.
just
Okay.
can't. Carrie Fisher. There we go. They were like, for some reason, Carrie Fisher and fucking George Lucas weren't there, and I'm like,
For some reason, Carrie Fisher
wasn't
not
there.
yeah, they acted like it was unusual that Carrie Fisher wasn't there.
Yeah, what, like they were gonna weekend at Bernie's her to drag her.
No, apparently, I mean, that's what they've been doing through the movie, but
Oh Lord!
All right, here we go. All right. Here's how I feel about all this. That's my feelings.
I would like some more coffee. You can cut me high.
What the hell?
what was that noise?
Yeah. That was weird.
Well, your feelings are very complex and strange, Optimus.
I just had a little rumble.
Yeah, that noise you heard was Google Home.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, sometimes it just randomly talks to me. I think it gets lonely. Yeah,
All right, let me show you. Let me see this image.
it likes to remind me that the FBI is listening.
All right, here we go. Wanted to show you all this. Here. All right, that's Kelly Marie Tran.
Right?
Yeah,
They managed to make
Don't
her
worry about
look
this cup,
weird.
but yeah,
right.
Yeah, she looks kind of cute.
Yeah,
She is really cute. They managed to make her look really weird in the Star Wars, and then of course gave her a bad character. So
Save the animals. Fuck the people.
yeah, right.
I mean, look at this.
how did they do that?
They don't even look like the same person.
I know.
I'm dumpy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, that's a good looking woman right there.
Yeah.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake. What was it? You know how George Lucas, he had that thing where, it's like, I don't want the acting to be too good in Star Wars. Apparently, the people said we don't want anybody too pretty.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
I remember something about that. I didn't read the book, but I heard about like she had there was some experiences.
Yeah, the poor lady couldn't get laid for the longest time because after every time she would get laid, the guy would run off and brag that he laid Princess Leia.
Mhm.
So,
Well, fuck.
I mean, to be fair, but still, on the other hand,
Dude, y'all missed the feet.
Y'all, I can show it again.
Let's bolster those subscriber numbers. Put the feet back up.
Might just leave Lola's avatar up there for some reason. I don't know why I want to leave it up.
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. It's strangely compelling. I can't put my finger on it, but I'd love to.
Yep.
what is that? A beige paint on the back there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, like maybe a pillow there. Like nice accoutrements in the room. I'll
Right.
say that much. Yeah. So
Looks like a lampshade over there too.
yeah. So,
Oh, jeez.
we got some. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Just run the feet on a loop. Wait, turn the sound down on the video and just have the feet on a loop while we're talking.
I
I might do I make a GIF of.
oh my god.
That'd be terrible.
It'd be funny. What are you talking about?
Oh Lord.
I will find a way to murder somebody.
Hey, Piper, check out. Look who it is.
It's
Froglo.
my friend, the one that got me into war campaign, apparently.
Hey, Fuago, how dare you? You go somehow inducted Piper into war campaign.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, is that shit still going on?
Oh
Yep.
yeah. She got it today.
I ended up like just getting annoyed and blocking a lot of
Yeah.
people. So the whole reason when I originally left was because I was getting annoyed and blocking and muting people, so they would get on different accounts and keep going, or new people would just jump in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, fuck this shit for a while. So I'm back. There's still a couple of people that I guess see me in threads, talking to their friends, because I have friends over there. I don't know where over there is, but I have friends that are friends with them. And so apparently I can't talk to them now without those kids jumping in and reminding me.
Is forbidden.
Reminding me something. You're a war campaign. I think I'm a war campaign type now.
Oh. Okay.
But that is from the person that called me war campaigns fluffer. He's gotten blocked like twice. And somehow still shows up in my threads. I think he has multiple accounts.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I thought I was the one that got Piper into WC in trouble. I'm glad it was Froggo instead.
But, I don't think having a policy of not judging people until they've done something wrong is a bad thing. And if anyone wants to give you shit for that, then fuck them.
Yep.
See you in just threads. Yeah. If they see me talking to anybody and they're not blocked yet, then they will go after me for war campaign stuff. It doesn't have to be anything close to the topic of the thread. They jump in just for she's a war campaign or war campaign sympathizer or apologist or war campaign type.
Piper runs the war campaign Underground Railroad.
It all started because I retweeted a tweet that was
by
not
this guy.
Joe Fuagos. Yeah, that guy. And it's been going on ever since.
But it's like you said, that quote that you said when you came back. What was it? I forgot the exact words, but it's basically like if they want to think that about you, then whatever.
They're not worth. Yeah. It was at first I was trying really hard to correct and dispel flat out lies about me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized if people are willing to believe those lies, then they're not worth me proving myself to in the first place.
There you go.
I shouldn't have to prove lies wrong, unless it's like really super damaging. But if there are people that were friends going, oh, well, fuck you because this person said you're this, well, fuck them too. They obviously weren't worth my time. Well, what is the pink team? What is this?
Okay. I'm going to be very, very careful about what I say because of YouTube's new rules and all that crap, right?
Right.
But let's just say that a particular person who may or may not be trying to print his own comic books in his own house.
Okay, I remember this.
I'm right here. You don't have to talk to shit.
Not you. Because Daryl, brother man, I love you. And I know you were smart enough not to try to print your own damn comic books in your house.
Right.
With your
unless you're like,
I know who you're
sitting
talking about.
at like
But there's a talk about that War Campaign apparently has teams, and he was going to be on the pink team. He thinks the Sweetcast is on the pink team. I'm like, and so I asked the people, I say, what's this about the pink team? They said, oh, it's just funny. Just making fun. It's nothing. Like, that's what I thought. It's like,
forgot all about that. That's the pink team. Oh, that's cute. Hail War Campaign and hail Fizz Giggity. Yay.
Yay.
Hail.
Thank you, General Devereaux.
I might as well just jump all in because no matter what I say.
That's what they want.
Yep. Well,
that's what's always hilarious about the whole situation is that
I should just be like, every time they're like, your War Campaign, I'll be like, yeah, because you recruited me.
No. And how about this? How about this? The same person, that prints his own comic books in his house. I showed it to Piper yesterday. Put a tweet out, and I'm not going to say this person's name either, but he says, if you think that X is a bad person, I want you to unfollow me. I don't want to know you. I'm like,
Mhm.
Yeah, remember when everybody, and I'm pretty sure including him, or at least his friends, or whatever, was yelling at me because
Yeah. Rule for thee and not
yep.
for me. Yeah. Hey. Look, this guy, Chimera, he is going to be a guest of ours
Nice.
on Friday.
Is he the one that drew that big ass collage?
No, that's Six.
Okay.
Six is doing the collage. Chimera is the one he's doing a book called SOS.
Also,
yeah, and it looks good. So
nice.
Yeah, there you go. Mogwai deleted. You buy Mogwai? Oh, there we go.
Piper, come to the dark side. We got cookies and memes. Hey. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to have cookies. But there's always memes.
I can't have cookies. I will die.
If you voted for Trump or support him, I want you to unfollow me.
Oh God!
I mean, it's basically the same
thing.
Yeah.
Same, thing.
And just like the impeachment, nobody understands how any of this war campaign and not war campaign shit works, and they just put you into a box and judge you.
Did we start the fire?
I plead the
Mike, did she?
I know my rights.
The fire rises.
The fire rises.
Yellow Lantern makes a good point.
Yeah. There's no coming back from that.
Aren't you the same person who had like semi-nudes on your timeline at one point in the long ago history?
Yeah, I always have.
Oh, okay.
But they never had feet. The Cleopatra of war campaign.
They never had feet.
Might as well. I mean, if you want to see some
Piper
semis,
to become, what is that?
Hmm?
The one from John Penn.
What?
I think War Campaign want Piper to become a QC. What is that? That.
Oh, what is? Yeah, what's QC?
Quarter circle. They want you to be fireballed.
Hadouken.
Okay.
Predictions on upcoming audience scores.
Low 20s.
Oh, quality control. Okay. Oh, they want you to be quality control of the war campaign.
Oh.
He has a hard enough time keeping up us in line over here.
Right.
But yeah, the scores probably in the low 20s. Like Mike
I'm gonna say 20s, 30s. That's 20s and 30s audience score because it's gonna be a flood tomorrow. You watch what I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papa got shit because of a pranker kid played on a. I remember that, but I don't remember Ludes. I feel gypped. All I'm gonna say is, if you want to check out, look at the header on this account.
Oh no.
And you might see something. I'm just saying.
Okay, let me go check Cav's account.
Yeah, if you go look at the header on that account, you might see something that belongs to Piper.
Oh, she's already shown us her dildo collection. No.
I mean, she already showed
That wasn't my collection. That was my trash, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
My collection is awesome.
that was the time that some Mogwai salesman called her a bad mother. That was
yeah.
that was a good time.
Okay, run all of your memes through me. I will filter them for the world.
That's an awkwardly worded sentence there.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Some people are just happy with an action flick and don't think harder than that about it. You know what? That's a great point because
there's going to be there's going to be the people that are just like, I don't care, it's Disney, and then there's going to be, I don't care, it's Star Wars.
Yep.
And they heard
those.
But I'm going to say this, and these guys heard me say it last night before the show went on. I saw Rambo: Last Blood last night, right?
Yep.
And you know what it was? You want to know my expert review on it?
Sure.
Hey, look, it's Umbrella.
I was about to, yeah.
My expert review on it is it was a goddamn Rambo movie.
Right.
And that's what the fuck I want. I want a fucking Rambo movie. When I go to see Star Wars, I want to see a fucking Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
you don't
that's
watch
just
a
like
Rambo
the
movie where it gets a
Godzilla
bunch of
movie where they
villains.
were saying there's too many monsters. And,
Europe,
yeah, we're like, it's a
y'all
fucking
spent 5 years
Godzilla
complaining
movie.
that there weren't enough fucking monsters, and then they put more fucking monsters in the movie, and then you complain about too many goddamn monsters. What the fuck is wrong with you people? God, I'm doing fucking I was actually doing hand signs just now.
Oh, we feel you, man. We feel you.
Sorry, I got a special place in my heart for Godzilla. You know, I grew up on that shit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and there's just I don't know, and I do think there's a certain certain audience for this Star Wars flick that's gonna like it regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, after all, there are people who like The Last Jedi, even though it was one of the most uneventful movies in existence, and it kind of shat on everything.
Oh yeah, dude.
before
As
it.
soon as the check hits the bank, there's going to be tons of fans, I'm sure.
Oh well, yeah. Now let's see if Disney buys out theaters to pad the numbers on this one, like they did with what's her name, Plank the movie.
Ray.
Yeah. but no, this just everything about this looks dumb, and like I can't even really muster up the energy to really talk shit about it. It's a thing that's happening tomorrow. You know, it's like
See, that's how it should be, Man in Lunacy. That's how it should be with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like that's how I am with politics. If you're not a fucking asshole psychopath, we can be fine, even if we disagree on something.
Michael Beacon has a take.
Right.
Losing monsters and not smashing the patriarchy. I mean,
he stepped on a lot of shit. How do you know the patriarchy?
Yeah, how do you know the patriarchy was not also stopped?
Because the monster was male, you guys.
Oh shit! So are you saying that the Matthew Broderick Godzilla was more progressive because Godzilla reproduced asexually? And
yes. Have y'all ever speaking of you ever seen the there's Michael Dougherty made a comment a while back. He said any movie will be a better movie if Godzilla was in it.
Yeah.
Right? Have you ever seen the Avengers Endgame with Godzilla?
Oh no.
Oh,
but I want to.
I was gonna say that sounds awesome.
Wait a minute. And trust me, it does make it better, honestly.
Great point. Yellow Lantern says, little known fact, Godzilla or Gojira is actually moon runes for hates the patriarchy.
Gender fluid Godzilla.
Imagine Teletubbies with Godzilla.
You know, everything I imagine is getting better with Godzilla.
Right?
Even porn.
Oh, Lord.
All right, let me I'm just gonna do that every time I bring up a video.
Did you order this pizza? Godzilla screech in the back.
All right, it ain't the best quality, but you get the point very quickly. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Yeah. I'm already liking this.
It gets great. Watch this. It's so good. Now look at Thanos' reaction.
I love how relieved Steve looks. Motherfucking Godzilla.
Yeah.
Woo, dying. That's great.
Oh shit. Piper's a scaly. At this point,
oh no,
Piper is smaller than.
No, I don't. I've never seen Piper putting out Bowser porn.
Oh God, no! That's
I keep my collections private.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying you have Bowser porn?
But yeah, I like that. The way that, I mean, whoever edited that clip did a really good job. It shows like, you know, Thanos' face, and then shows Godzilla like, you know, kind of all staring him down and shit. That was so, it was so good. I would say that was too far, Piper. I couldn't offend you with the werewolf, but a 200-foot tall radioactive lizard, you're on your own.
Now, see, but you guys decided that I was talking about Godzilla porn and not Godzilla just being in random pornos, doing Godzilla things, not banging people, just being Godzilla.
He just shows up in the background as people are fucking in a lavish, you know, like hotel room or something. Yeah, I don't know how's that supposed to work.
Well, maybe the dude keeps like fucking, right? while half the room is getting destroyed, and then all you hear in the background is just the fucking Godzilla roar.
Well, I like that. Might have made a good point. Who's inevitable now?
But Mike, I can imagine the guy finishes and looks around and thinks that he wrought that destruction with his thundercock.
Yeah, actually.
Some of the comments I like is that it said Thanos, he said this world needs correction, and Godzilla said, yeah, that's my job. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. Oh, I like this one. Is that everybody? Godzilla roars in the distance. Jesus Wong, I was just kidding.
I see we have a lot of people who follow Lo Ping here, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
Oh, that's a good one too. Thanos, I am inevitable. Godzilla, I missed the part where that's my problem.
That's fucking great.
I love it. Let's see what we got here. Godzilla destroys. Let's say that. Godzilla destroys a couple of walls. A couple's wall mid-sex. They look up. Godzilla notices, lowers his head, apologizes. That's that line from Futurama. Remember when they were breaking into the new Watergate Hotel, and they were scaling the side of the building, and they came across a room where there was a couple in there having sex, and Bender goes, "Whoa, hey, get a room!" And they went, "We're in a room." Well, then lose some weight.
How big is Zilla's cock? Size of a Greyhound bus?
I mean, I haven't asked.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. How big is Godzilla?
Are we doing this?
I think the current incarnation is 340 meters tall, 340 feet tall. I don't want to get my meters mixed up with my feet.
Feet.
Well, anyway, we've already been through that.
This really should be something that freaking Mike does.
Okay, give me some.
Current Godzilla is 400 feet tall.
400 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just have to look up, I guess, a lizard that's close and find out the ratio of lizard dong to lizard, and then apply.
I guess what were those things called? Those what are they, monitor lizards or whatever they call them, or those big boys, that jump out of trees and shit.
It could be a heme penis. Where they have two dicks.
Oh god, he got a snake dong.
Dude,
snakes, lizards, worm lizards. So let's see.
Is there anything as selective amnesia? Because I kind of want to forget the last 10 minutes.
This is what happens when you go on this show.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Little stuff that could. Godzilla's a dude. Yeah.
Alligators are always a wreck.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Yeah, there you go. Komodo dragon. There you go. That was what I was thinking.
Godzilla's a grower, not a shower, says Yellow Lantern.
Godzilla, I think, is more similar to. He was based on the Komodo dragon. All right, well, flack.
Okay.
I was gonna say because look-wise, he looks more like gator, crocodile, those things. Just on their back.
Yeah, I was gonna say according to GD, Godzilla's like the fucking all-time No Nut November champion.
He's also he's also
Real
best dad.
Science happening live. Are you doing it, Mike?
I'm working on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mike is he's doing the figurations.
Wait, this is something I need to know now.
But Godzilla is also a good dad. That's what's funny about it. He's he doesn't coom ever, but he is a good father. He
I know what a Komodo dragon looks like.
I think he's.
I'm just saying they look more smooth.
Sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obviously liberties are taken. Adding the dorsal spines and
Right. Was he
stuff like
supposed
that.
to be a mutated thing?
Heisei era Godzilla, he was a mutated Godzillasaurus.
Okay.
And that was basically like a kind of a cross Tyrannosaurus, but they put but gave it like little longer arms and some like small dorsal spines on them.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was funny in that when they showed the Godzillasaurus, they did a little meme. It showed like American soldiers watching from a ship. This dinosaur just like wiped out their troops essentially, and they said, what do we? He says, what do we do now? He says, we never speak of this again. But you might want to tell your kids one day, Major Spielberg.
Oh Lord.
Oh, the Chinese. I mean, the Japanese are always like dunking on the 1998 like abortion that they call Godzilla but wasn't.
Right.
Oh yeah, they
In
don't.
Shin Godzilla, they had a line where they says like, was it Shin Godzilla? No. I'm sorry. Tokyo. It was either Tokyo SRS or Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. It was one of those two from the Millennium series. And he says, didn't Godzilla show up in New York? Well, it was kind of similar, but our scientists don't agree with the Americans.
Nice. Oh man.
So let's see. Komodo dragons, they have heme penises, and they are. Everyone is very reticent to describe the length of the.
Was it GMK? Yeah, it was GMK. He's right.
They're very reticent. They don't want to say how long these things are. They just want to describe the fact that they have two heads.
Oh God. Two heads are better than one. Double the pleasure, baby. Triple the fun.
You ever seen a hairless Godzilla? Those things are pure muscle, and they're never been taught proper lifting techniques. So we've never seen one at Peak Street. Joe Rogan.
Oh.
Yeah, to be fair, he is not breathing fire. It's a radioactive atomic beam. Then he smacked down Zilla in Final Wars 2. Yes, that was the best scene in the fucking movie. He did it in less than 30 seconds. It was great. I loved it.
Oh, so apparently there's been like 218 critic reviews for that movie that we kind of refuse to talk about because who cares?
I like to see the critic reviews because those are funny.
Yeah.
But
apparently 218 of them, and it's sitting at 58. So,
I think Yellow Lantern is trying to make me get attracted to Godzilla or something.
So you and a friend can share. Oh Lord, sharing is caring. Hey, we bonded over Godzilla's penis.
I agree with Mata that that was a more badass of a death than that thing deserved. Talking about the Zilla.
Fucking Zilla's stupid.
Yeah, it took the comics to make Zilla even somewhat cool.
Well, the follow-up show, I'd say, the comic, the cartoon show.
No, not the cartoon was all right, but the comic, they did a comic where they have Zilla and Godzilla exist in the same world and everything. And at least they made like Zilla make sense, right? Like, and the only reason they call him Zilla was because they thought it was another Godzilla, and then they realized like, oh, that's not even the same species,
Oh,
and
cool.
And then the real Godzilla showed up. They fought and kicked each other's ass, and it was good little thing. It's like sitting in the afterlife, just going, I was blown up by Godzilla. Awesome. Okay, let me go back to these reviews because I want to just a little bit more commentary on those because I found the is it? Yeah. All right. Now this is another one trying really hard. Like most long-standing franchises, this installment is like a Marmot. You are either going to love it or hate it. ... And we love it.
Oh Lord.
I love that. So the positive reviews sound like negative reviews.
Uh-huh.
That same happened with the Captain Marvel movie. The positive reviews still sounded like negative reviews, and nobody mentioned her. Everybody was like, "Yeah, everybody was. This person was great."
Great.
Yeah. Have you seen that video going around of Brie Larson pre Marvel and post? She was, like, such a sweetheart back in the day, and like full of energy, and then after the MCU, she's just like this joyless husk.
Oh, and there's this guy. I love this one. I love that this is trying to justify Last Jedi for us. He's trying really hard.
Yeah, dude. Another dude said that too, like about Johnson's bold choices. What bold choices?
Yeah,
I'm even just trying to be objective about it. Like, what choices were particularly bold, aside from like ignoring characterization and shit.
Now this one, a barely coherent series of nostalgia-inducing but ultimately meaningless references that even a bad fan fiction writer would find indulgent.
Ouch. Ouch.
I mean, when it says like I won't even put my OC in here, that's pretty bad.
Hey, thanks, Lola.
Oh yeah, thank you. I just seen that.
Okay, so let's see.
More people watching this than Smiller's auctions.
Thank goodness
Really?
for the East Indians. Because apparently the East
That
Indians
feels
have this
good.
weird
That dude
fucking-
yelled at me because my kid did something.
Hey,
Bastard.
Piper, hush. Mike is giving us science.
I'm gonna say thank God for the fucking East Indians because they're fucking crazy, and apparently they were trying to sell monitor lizard dicks as plant roots, as magical, magical like plant roots, just whatever.
Aphrodisiacs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Kind of like rhino horn and shit. Yeah.
So they're about 3 inches for a monitor lizard. Now I'm gonna go figure this shit out now.
now the math begins.
Right.
Monday Matt loved
Of course he did.
because Monday Matt is a fucking shill. Piper, play the thing.
Oh yeah.
No!
Wait.
Yeah, play it again.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, y'all heard about the all-female fight club?
Yes.
The first rule of Fight Club is that they have to sync their periods.
Oh Jesus!
Yes, that's how periods sync. We all stand around and get the period syncing app on our phones.
Yep. and you chant to some pagan goddess or something.
It's like the fusion dance. You got to lower your power level to be to be in sync with the person you're fusing.
Yeah, the all-female Fight Club, the only movie in which all the blood is not from fight. I don't.
Oh my god!
Speaking of 3-inch dong, here's Monday Matt.
My favorite joke that I've seen so far about the all-female Fight Club is somebody said, "That's not going to work. None of them. They'll all break the first rule of Fight Club."
Okay, so
oh Lord.
If Godzilla follows all the rules of monitor lizards, he would have a hemipenis that is roughly 20 inches long.
100. How many feet is that?
Yeah. What the hell?
How many inches?
120.
120. So
10 feet.
Only 10 feet?
Yeah.
On a 400-foot dude?
But the girth. That's what we
the
need
girth
to know.
and the heads. There's 2 heads.
Okay. Oh, that's all terrible. Speaking of terrible, look at Brian Ondorf's review where he says it ends with less of a pronounced limp than expected, and it's got a fucking fresh rating.
Monday Matt may have a 3-inch dong, but he's carrying around some hefty boulders between his legs.
That's just testicular cancer, guys.
Oh Jesus Christ! Let's at this one.
Oh Lord!
Wow. Woo.
Thus is the greatest explanation for yellow fever.
The women think I'm a god.
Oh man, imagine how they would have reacted to John Holmes himself.
Oh Lord, what if they seen Mandingo?
Oh God.
Back to these.
Yeah.
This one I got. Okay, this is like literally the one trying to find trying to say something good.
Yeah.
You don't need a reason to see the last the Rise of Skywalker, but if you did, it would be Daisy Ridley. Her fierce commitment to playing Rey with integrity, intelligence, and a total understanding of the film she's in lifts at her every scene. But why are you comparing Daisy Ridley to fucking Kurt Angle?
She knows she's in a movie and she acts.
Yeah. I'm Kurt Angle, and I have the 3 eyes: integrity, intelligence, and intensity.
Oh,
it's true. It's damn true. As a Star Warsy a movie as possible, and I would hope a Star Wars movie would be Star Warsy.
Right?
This is what I was talking about. Yeah.
Bursting with droids, aliens, lightsabers, heroes, villains, and old friends to send the Skywalker saga off with a, well, less of a pronounced limp than expected. That's
yeah, right. And it's got a fucking fresh rating. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's like, yeah, this movie didn't suck as much as I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets. Oh my god.
Let's see. At best, The Rise of Skywalker solidifies Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver as movie stars. Doubt.jpg. At worst, it ends this narrative not with a bang, but with a recycled image from a better movie. Woof. Woof.
Oh, Josh Larson.
Josh Larson with Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars limps to a close, but there's still good in it. A 2.5 out of 4 is fresh.
Considered fresh?
Yeah.
Well, because it's that 0.5. That point fucking 5.
That 0.5 put it over the edge. Like
Wow.
it's really soft. It's very soft, but it's still fresh.
Goes to show you that everything with 0.5 in it
is absolute garbage. Yeah, just like the
yeah.
show.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because you guys were kind enough to bring me back after so long, but
I mean,
that's a joke.
On the surface, it's all there. The showdowns, the space battles, the historic characters taking a final bow. Yet it's hollow. Fresh rating. Sloppy and overstuffed, but when it focuses on smaller moments between characters, Skywalker comes out on top. Overall, providing a thrilling, if not a completely satisfying conclusion. Fresh rating.
Somebody needs to explain this Ravengelian ending to me because I keep seeing that, and
I think it's all the Force Ghosts clapping and going, "Congratulations!"
Oh yeah. Where they're like,
that does happen.
Yeah,
you succeeded where we failed.
Yeah, I mean they do get together and like give her like props or at least guidance or whatever. Because I mean, you see all the names in the credits like Ahsoka, Mace Windu, Anakin.
Oh yeah, by the way, people
My
created
Uncle Bob.
Good job killing Ahsoka off screen.
Right.
that is some straight up bullshit.
Isn't she like ancient at this point?
No, she would only be Taruga. Is it Taruga? How do they spell it? How I pronounce it? Their life expectancy is like 94 years.
Oh, okay.
And she was only like what? Because she was young at the start of Clone Wars,
right?
So you could say by the end of
maybe 60, 70, she would have been
probably like maybe 50s.
Well, I mean, the original trilogy took place 30 years after the prequels.
Yeah.
And this takes place another 30 years, right?
So, I mean, but let's say she was like, because I think she was like 8 or 9 or 10 in at Clone Wars. And, you saw her age up during that, some.
Right.
And then she was at the beginning of Rebels, which was basically right near the beginning of A New Hope.
A lot of those Force Ghosts shouldn't have had Force Ghosts.
Right. Jerry, the ice cream salesman.
Ted
Bundy. Yeah, but they literally just put her in there to tickle the fans, just like Palpatine. They thought that just throwing shit like that in there was going to make up for the fact that they had nothing to work
just
with.
Put fan service in here,
right.
Just do it,
Yeah.
You want some fan service? How about Rey fucking dies and the next scene after she's fucking dead? Like everybody's fucking dead and they think all the Jedi and the Sith are wiped out. And the last fucking scene that I see in Rise of Skywalker is baby fucking Yoda grown up.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Fuck everybody else. Baby Yoda is the star of Star Wars now.
And Yellow Lantern makes a good point, though. Like, why the fuck did Obi-Wan need to learn how to become a Force ghost when, like, I mean, did Mace Windu? like
Yeah.
people just show up at this point.
I
Oh,
mean, the only person that I know that learned it was Qui-Gon, right? And that's how Yoda and Obi-Wan supposedly learned it from him. Right.
Well,
Yeah.
At the end of I think episode 3, Yoda's talking to Obi-Wan about teaching him a power to get, to meet Qui-Gon and stuff like that. So he had taught it to Qui-Gon and then goes on to teach it to Obi-Wan. But like it was a thing that needed to be taught at some point. It was established. And now that's another thing they just shat on here, But,
Star Wars Gold just showed the ending. Oh, shit.
And apparently, like, fucking Han shows up again and does like a redo of the scene from The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And
I love that. Yeah, that's so great. You tell your son says I love you, and you're like, I know. Like, jeez, what a dick.
But like,
sorry, I killed your dad.
I wonder what the circumstances surrounding his, return are, because he wasn't Force sensitive in the least. I mean, this is the guy who went from not believing in the Force to kind of
having to out of necessity. Yeah,
right. So
yeah, it's supposed to be like a dark side ability. It's supposed to be hard to fucking learn.
Hey, at least Ahsoka's dead. Damn.
Wow.
Oof.
Hey. Now, I will agree. There was one thing, like when the first Clone Wars, the movie, the Clone Wars came out. When they introduced Ahsoka, I said, "Oh God, this is going to be terrible," right? And she wasn't that great in that movie. But as time went on, it's like, "Oh, Ahsoka's kind of cool," like,
yeah.
But she didn't really get character development in that movie because there were so many people being thrown at you.
Yeah.
Was that the animated one?
Yeah, that was the one where they had to rescue Jabba the Hutt's son.
Oh,
I
didn't see that one. I couldn't stand the art, that weird puppet look. Creeped me out.
That's a good one. The amount of spoilers that continue to leak just proves how much Disney blatantly doesn't care anymore. That's the thing. I saw them do a few takedowns on YouTube, but they've not done takedowns on like Twitter or anything. There's, Yeah.
All in all, they just don't seem to give a shit. They're just like, yeah, well.
I think they were like, Kathleen freaking trying to shift the blame ahead of time probably let everybody know that this is a dumpster fire already. So there's no fixing it.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion, Wilberforce Wooster. No, the reason I like Clone Wars is like because if you went solely by what we saw in Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, you were thinking you heard all through the first the first trilogy that Anakin Skywalker was this great Jedi and la la la. And if you saw the prequel movies, you're like, he's just a little bitch.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't like this character at all. Like, you want me to feel sympathetic for him? I don't. You're good. He's turned into Darth Vader. He's finally living up to his true nature. Fuck him.
Oh, hey Wayne, did you notice in that opening scene where he was like, I'm all the voices, when Palpatine tells Kylo, I'm all the voices in your head, he shifted through a bunch of voices, including Darth Vader's.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some bullshit too.
Credit that movie though.
So what?
Yeah.
Obviously, that's some bullshit too, though, right?
Yeah. Right. I am everyone.
But yeah, no, that whole but like I said, that's the reason I like the Clone Wars, because it showed Anakin, it showed that Anakin that everybody talked about, the heroic Jedi, all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I am all the Jedi. Yeah, that fucking line. Jesus.
I am all the Jedi.
No, I am all the Sith. He said, I am all the Sith.
I am. No, I mean, she's a Palpatine, right?
Oh, well, that's true.
She's like,
oh, there you go. You lost Emperor Palpatine. The Star Wars are over. God, that sounds like fucking like a line Megatron said to Optimus Primal in Beast Wars. The Beast Wars are over, Primal. You lose. I am. There you go. I am the Senate. Do it.
This sexual encounter has left me deformed and scarred.
Where is Padme? Is she safe?
Yeah. But no, I just imagine Palpatine on his.
That's not a that's true too. That's because the voice actor was given better direction than Hayden Christensen was. Hayden Christensen was actually told to like play down his acting. Like,
oh yeah, George Lucas actually wanted it to be kind of campy, the acting and shit. Like that was one of his directorial choices. For everybody to dial their shit back.
See, and that's a good point. Simon just brought up a good point. And I know he meant Jedi, but his Jedi is funny too. So the Jedi lost, and the Sith now rule with the Skywalker name. Yeah, I mean, you think about it. Yeah, that's what happened because he subverted the Skywalkers.
Oh shit, he subverted our. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what they made it like he just subverted all the Skywalker, the Skywalkers and everything. That's some bullshit right there.
Well, yeah, and see, it seems to me like, given what we know about all the reshoots, that was something they put in at the end to kind of like make up for the fact that this movie just shat on the Skywalker legacy, by having a Palpatine come out victorious.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna call myself Skywalker, so technically it's still kind of true." And but in a sense, if you think about what they did in the comics, and I guess this canon with Palpatine having been responsible for Anakin's inception, the Skywalker line was always related to him in a sense anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're trying desperately to tie this all together in a way that makes sense, aren't they?
Yeah, hold on. There you go. I Am All the Jedi is something out of a laser collection in 2006.
Yeah. I'm every Jedi. Her feelings count more than biology. Yeah, right. Yeah. I identify as a Skywalker.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am the Sith. I am all the Sith. Like, I think it would have been better if he said I am the Sith and said I am all the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
If he said I am the Sith, that because like he is the last one at that point, right? So that would have been a better line.
Yeah, it would have.
Like
a dive ninja. It's funny though that like she essentially defeats him by giving him the same treatment Mace Windu did in episode 3. Like he still hasn't learned to like shut off his force lightning when it's being redirected back at him.
And that's what's funny is like, according to lore, the only character who's ever been able to repel force lightning without a lightsaber is Yoda.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, remember, force light. Yeah, they can absorb it, but they can't deflect it with their lightsaber.
Right.
That's what's dumb about it. What's this? Plagueis was responsible for Anakin. He created him to be a future body, but he didn't trust Palpatine for shit. Well, yeah. There you go.
Well, I mean, with good reason, right?
I like that one.
8.7%
of the Sith.
I am. Well, I mean, what's the audience rating? He's 56% of the. Hey, wait, no. What's Revenge of the Sith rating?
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on.
Yeah, let's find out the difference between that, and that's the percentage of the Sith he is.
80%.
Wow. Yeah. And it is sad how these movies have kind of made those look a hell of a lot better in retrospect.
Now here's going to be the killer. Okay, well, let's go back to the review score. Give me just a second. Go back here.
Everybody's been saying they should have done one of the books of comics.
Okay.
I
All
agree.
right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm typing in?
Yeah.
Oh no! All right, let's see this shit. Oh man, so It got a 90. Last Jedi got 91% and 43% audience score. If this was got a fucking 59% audience score, what the fuck? I'm changing. It's gonna be in the teens.
But I have a feeling though that this movie sucking has as much to do with The Last Jedi as it does with J.J. Abrams. You know, I think he was kind of painted into a corner, and you know, and well, I mean, where would they have gone, really?
There's a lot they could have done differently. Yeah. I don't like the whole oh, C-3PO is the only one that can read this Sith holocron. No, the fuck he cannot.
Oh, but see, he's a droid with the ability to I can't even fucking pretend to.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and was that essentially their way of killing him off in a sense?
Mm-hmm.
Where they were like, okay, we have to erase his memory in order for him to be able to read this forbidden Sith language.
Yeah,
they just had to kill off the past.
Kill the past. Yeah.
And
that was the whole thing, man. That's all they gave a shit about was just kill. They wanted to destroy the past because fuck the fans.
Well, and a lot of the rumors suggested that they did that because Lucas still owns the rights to the toys or something like that.
There is something about anything that he created, he still gets 30% of the.
Yeah. So they're
going around him essentially,
right? And apparently that's why C-3PO had a red arm, because it was just enough of a change to rob him of that and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Assholes, man.
Right? Yep.
Jeez.
Right. And did you read Lucas's treatment for the sequel trilogy? It seemed batshit insane, but it would have been so much more fun.
Probably still would have felt more Star Warsy and not like a cheap Star Wars knockoff.
Yeah. The past wasn't killed or killed off by Disney. Yeah. Well, see, Dive, the from what I've been hearing, it was forbidden that he translate the Sith language, so they had to reboot him to remove that.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
I mean, it's like Caleb. I was talking to Caleb earlier, and he said that when we were talking about the holocron, he's like, "Oh, you just plug a USB drive into it, and you read the whole
thing." Fuck. But I just don't get why they couldn't have made a backup of his memory first and then erased it.
Reinstall him, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to do they're trying to whole meme from Your Revenge where they wiped his memory, after the. I said, but there was a point to that, right? Because they did that because if 3PO was ever captured,
right? There were certain secrets that
he knew that they didn't want him to know,
right.
Which I find funny because they didn't wipe R2's memory.
Yeah.
R2 knows all this shit. R2's like, right? I have seen shit.
That little shit has over 100 years of warfare stuck in his little processing brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Hope Lando gave C-3PO a goodbye kiss.
No.
Oh god. They don't. They're leaving money on the table. They don't do something with the Hutts. People love aliens. I agree.
The only way that this movie can be salvaged is if at the end Bob Newhart wakes up and it was all a dream. I dreamed that somebody bought the rights to the
fucking Pam Ewing wakes up and sees Bobby Ewing in the shower. It's like I just dreamed that George Lucas sold Star Wars to fucking Disney.
Or it cuts from the final scene to a teenage kid writing his fan fiction or something.
I think we had an idea. We kind of played with an idea in one of the chats I'm in. I think it might have been Simon's chat, where we said, "Now think about this for either a series or a movie or something like that." Because one thing, I would say Mandalorian seems to get you more the quote real person point of view. But imagine if you're just a guy, let's say you were just a freighter pilot, for real, right? You're just a freighter pilot. I'm in Mos Eisley and I'm going to the cantina to get a drink, right? Imagine this is a trailer. You know, he says, I walked into Mos Eisley just to get a drink. And then it shows him like later on, he's all beat up and like, you know, getting shot at and shit. And, you know, the next thing, like the whole movie would be he has a bounty on him by the Hutts. For something happened. Somehow he got a bounty on him. And then that's the movie. You just try to figure out why the fuck are the Hutts after this guy. You know?
Friendly reminder that the Millennium Falcon is a droid's right activist. Every time R2 plugged into the ship was a graphic rape. Bravo, Disney. Oh, Lord. Non-consensual droid
interaction.
Yeah. Oh my.
Hello, Captain.
Oh no.
There's a problem in the exhaust port. We just have to shoot the missiles up the exhaust port. Oh my! Ooh.
I'll buy that for $1.
And then some Jedi show up, and you go, "I'll take that. I'll take that to go." You know, a hidden Jedi on that wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, you know, for the the idea of just a regular guy getting fucked up. You're wanted by the Hutts. Yeah, I don't know why.
The Black Sun could get involved.
Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Exactly. It would be, and like somebody said, just you could make it almost like a John Wick, but in Star Wars.
Now, see, I love that.
Yeah, that would be dope, right? Like,
hell, there was that scene at the beginning of, or in the first episode of The Mandalorian that kind of had that flavor when they were blasting all those fools before they found Baby Yoda.
Yes, and
I have seen that one.
I have seen Troops. Troops is funny.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good parody. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, there's just I don't know. And there, as sad as I am to say it, there is some point where I'm going to end up watching this just out of morbid curiosity.
I'll watch it whenever it's like free on something.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know. I don't know if I can handle like the stress.
Yeah, right.
Honestly.
I can see that happening and Piper being in the middle of the movie. She's tweeting, "Oh my God, get me out of here."
Live tweet that shit once it's free. Yeah, I still haven't watched The Last Jedi or whatever because just hearing about the plot was stressing me out.
Shit.
Yeah, like the more you go on, like your brain just starts melting.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Let me stop this.
I mean, the stuff we have seen is just so ridiculous that I kind of want to see how it all pulls together. And
in case you're wondering, I'm trying to hold on until 12 a.m. my time, which is 8 minutes. I want to see if they'll drop the audience reviews.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if they'll start rolling in.
Hold on for one more day, and you
I need more Star Wars domestic conflict humor. Uncle Owen being a drunken wreck was better than anything in the Disney, all the Disney
movies. That would have been great.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
in the meantime, should we watch the feet video again?
Turns out Luke was eager to get the fuck out of there because Owen was abusive and shit.
Like he gets killed first, and Baru comes out. She said, "Oh, thank God."
Fuck you, Uncle Owen. You're not my father. No, I am your father.
Who are you? I don't know who Darth Vader is. Get out of here.
They end up on an episode of Jerry Springer. Darth Vader, you are the father.
Well, then that's Maury.
He said you're not the father. When he do like the little dance, he starts like. Oh, that'll kill some time. Let me find that. There's let's see. What's it? Maury, right? Maury does the.
Yeah, Maury does the paternity test shit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's Maury Povich, right?
I want to get a specific version.
Wilberforce says, I went out to get a smoke when you were born. Yeah, Darth Vader.
Is this the one?
Where'd you go to get a fucking smoke, Alderaan? And did you take a bus? Space bus? No, Luke, I am your baby daddy.
All right, this is one. All right. Let me pull this up. Kill some time. Let's see. Chrome. Share audio. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Like I said, I'm not 100, I'm not 200, I'm 5,000.
Andrew, you are not.
I wonder how long that error.
The whole hood is with them because they too got out of that paternity.
No, Luke, I am your baby daddy, absent father man. Oh, God. Yes, more feet. We need to clip that for all of WC to see our new queen's feet.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to fight again.
Oh, Lord.
It is time.
We'll do it for more donations.
Yeah, yes. I'll tell you what, I'll skip to the feet part so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Is that all right, Piper?
Wait. You should do it only if there's another $5 super chat.
Oh, Jesus. We're milking the chat.
I was kidding about that, but no, seriously, if anybody has $5 they want to throw
I think all this money needs to like go directly to me. my pedicure fund.
Your feet are a work asset now.
Right? Get that on my taxes.
I mean, it's not like they can't go watch the video themselves. It's on this channel. I mean, it's already up there.
Yeah.
Release the feet.
Yeah, we're going to play it. Hold on.
I went out to get smokes. It's more Obi-Wan.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Oh, for fuck's
dear.
sake. All right.
Wants to see your feet. All right, fine. Okay.
My feet will make all chicks feel better about their feet, I think.
When I saw
Hey,
your feet, it looked
chat, for the people who wanted it, Lola did you a solid. So,
yeah. Hey, Lola. Lola.
All right.
Lola.
All right, here you go, boys and girls.
God damn it.
Yeah. So my feet aren't done nice. I am missing my pinky toe.
Oh, here they come. Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Wait,
Where's my camera? There it is.
All right, there we go.
We did it!
All right.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Last time
Maybe
it
we could just keep milking the feet.
Last time it was me, and now it's Lola Hale.
What does the show become?
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. We're going to become known for... Oh, God, no. Graded point 5, the...
Graded point feet.
Yeah, the comic show for foot fetishes.
And Mandy isn't here for this. Hopefully, Mandy will see it later.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it.
Hey, now.
It all starts with feet.
Right.
Viper, you knew what you were getting yourself into.
I did nothing. This is freaking Xavier's fault. Not here.
Well, there you go. Know what you were trying to say, Daryl?
Yeah, something like that.
Graded point triple X.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah.
No, she puts little googly eyes on her feet and like paints it like Wolverine or something like to keep the comic themed. And she's like, oh, God. No.
There you go.
I started as
Started as the Piper Show. Now it's the Piper Show. Now with feet. There you go. Oh, she signed the consent form.
We don't need no stinking.
There was but there was verbal consent. No, she wasn't. Nobody forced her to show her feet.
Yeah.
Really, not really.
No, I just got guilted.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Oh Lord.
Can you pause if you-
Yeah, what's this? Is 9-volt foot fetish guy?
Yeah.
Well, no. What happened? 9-volt literally got memed into being a foot fetish guy.
That's what I thought. This happened a while ago, didn't it?
That was the case of Monbot like making up some fake DMs where he was saying like, I saw pictures of your feet, and I just want to. Could you maybe take some more pictures of your feet, maybe without your shoes on? That would be great. Yeah, I really like your feet. Your feet are like small, and you know, and it was all a joke. I mean, you know, Mombot was doing it to prove a point. It's like, you know, shit that ain't true can, you know, spread like wildfire.
Right.
But of course, it's the internet. Who gives a shit, right? So 9-volt is not the foot guy. Just like Matt Myers is $10, man. You know, so.
And
The weirdest part about both of those is that 9-volt.
Oh, that
actually
reminded
might
me of
have.
something. Hold on a second.
What did 9-volt do?
He might have actually been a foot fetishist.
Oh.
Oh.
We were like, oh. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if y'all know this, but Bernie Sanders has open DMs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mhm. Let me show you. I sent him I sent Bernie a DM.
Nice.
I decided, you know, he might become one day. He might be the president of the United States, right? So, you know.
No, but
I mean, you know, it could happen. It could happen.
Do go on with this premise anyway.
Yeah. Now, this is 100% legitimate, you know, thing I sent. I'm not kidding. I really sent this to him. I'm not kidding. I might get suspended for doing this, but but let me share it here.
We're waiting.
Hey, you over there.
Yeah.
No, you back there. Calm down. All right. So, as you see, Bernie Sanders, Victor Matt Myers. Hello, Senator Sanders. This is a young man who has proposed that that posting on the forum is not a right, but a privilege that must be tempered with a nominal tax of $10 USD. Do you agree with that proposal? Thank you for your time.
Oh God, if you get suspended for that come on.
I hope I do. I said if I'm going down, I might as well go down for something funny.
That'd be a Myers meme.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, come on. I think if any of us want to go, that's the way we want to go, right? Yeah. Hit me with the Myers meme. All right, let's see. Let me check to see if any of the audience scores. Okay, no. So it'll probably be probably in the morning.
You gotta love this Hollywood Reporter headline. They botched it big time. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker makes history with the first same-sex kiss.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah. And this dude's like, well, no, I can assure you, gay folks have been kissing long before Star Wars.
Yeah, a lot of that and a whole bunch of, I hear they fuck too.
I want to see the response. When you get one. Oh yeah, we all sent like I think Caleb sent one. What did Caleb send? Of course, Caleb sent a pic. He sent a standard picture of Matt Myers, and it said, "Good evening, Mr. Sanders. My friend, who is a huge fan of you since he is also from Vermont, insists that people should have to pay a small tax of $10 to be able to post on forums. What are your thoughts on this matter?"
Oh Lord!
All of our DMs were about. Even Super Nerdland got it on the.
All of them were about the $10.
And he didn't send a picture, but he just said, "I must know your stance on an important topic. Is it okay to pay $10 to post on an internet forum? Thank you for your time."
Yeah, no. If you become president, will you subsidize membership on the Something Awful forum?
Yeah, we need to know if there will be a subsidy for Something Awful.
Yeah.
Hey, it is an Umbrella God. Hey there, what's going on, Tug?
What's up, buddy?
Hyper,
Hey
say the
there.
thing.
I did. Hey there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey there. It's more.
Give me a minute. Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there. Okay.
What?
What they didn't tell you about that same-sex kiss in The Rise of Skywalker was that it was between two male huts. So.
Do we finally get to see Rod at the Hut?
Somebody did say, or some people have said that it's like off in the freaking background, and it's two CGI people or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate the tip, Tug. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. So that it's easy to remove them for China.
Oh yeah, they keep it like combined to a thing so they can take it out for a Chinese audience. That's a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Or they'll just like they'll awkwardly CGI the other one to be male or something.
They might do that. Yeah, they've done some. Well, China does some weird stuff.
Yeah,
that's why I like. What's this?
We'll get the Henry Cavill lip treatment.
Optimus should be able to pull the hey there off, no problem. I mean, I had. Give me a second, get some water. All right, y'all don't give me dead air. Y'all take over for a second.
Okay, everybody, be quiet.
I just feel like we should just sit here and say "Hey there" until we nail it.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there.
That might be a little bit too much there. You need a little bit there.
Not enough hay.
Hey there.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey you.
Hey there.
Hey you.
Hey you guys.
Hey you guys.
Oh no. I'm not doing the truffle shuffle. Y'all can go fuck.
Oh, Tug, your Tug impression sucks, man. Hey,
what the?
How do we get?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you barking at, bud?
Oh Jesus, the dog.
Yeah, I think he's mad because I locked him out this time.
Oh,
hey, we're losing him, fam.
So, and of course, Tug says he does a real good Tug impression. That's good. Yeah. All right, let me try this. Trying to remember a line that Tug would say from his videos. Okay. Hey there, how's it going? And today we're going to take you to that wonderful world of Star Wars and how it sucks. I mean, I feel a new intro for Tug Show coming on.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of people saying "Hey there."
Hey there.
Yeah. Or it's just Tug doing sloth.
Hey you guys.
Tug love viewers.
Lola says nailed it. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'll check one more time to see if maybe no. Oh, it actually. Oh, the score went down.
Oh, what is
it's down to 58%. It lost a point. It's actually getting worse. Wonderful trash fire. Yeah, that wonderful trash fire. Star Wars.
That sounded like a terrible Bob Ross.
Happy little trees.
Shitty little movie.
Terrible Bob. I'll give you a terrible Bob Ross. Come here, I'm gonna paint your ass.
Happy little trees on your happy little ass.
I'm gonna put my happy little foot up your happy little ass. Son of a bitch.
Oh my. Oh fuck.
Well, I think it's time to call it a night, guys.
Yeah.
That was
guys.
a lot of fun.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me hang out.
Oh
no. He didn't say he was going to paint Bowser cocks on your ass. Come on.
All right. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We might do something tomorrow night, but we'll definitely be here Friday night because we're going to talk to Chimera, the creator of SOS. I was supposed to do it last weekend, or last Friday, but man, after driving all day and I had to do it in the rain and at night and stuff, I was like, I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
I'm too lazy.
Mm-hmm. So Tids and Piggies, Florida man. I didn't know Cab was in the chat. We got to have. Now that we got this new audience, we got to have Cab on sometimes so people can get like,
oh yeah,
right?
The full Cab experience.
So people can bully Cab instead of me.
Yeah, like, once they get to know Cab, it's like, oh, finally, yeah. Yeah, Stupendous 989. That was an awesome stream. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you all for the super chats, and thank you all for having fun with us tonight and all that good stuff. And we will check you out. Do something tomorrow. Okay. I promise. We'll do something tomorrow night. We'll figure something out. We'll do something fun.
These have been pretty good for getting my mind off of some stuff. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
All right, brothers and sisters. Y'all have a good one, and we will see y'all then. Y'all take care. Peace.
Bye-bye.